Deep down, we all know that there's something called the law of reaping and sowing, but it has been popularized by a misnomer, which is called karma or karmic justice. But basically, in the Bible, it says, that which you sow, that shall you reap. That which you sow, that shall you reap. You reap what you sow. This term means that whatever you put in is what you're going to get out. And this is talking about the law of the world, the law of how things are, the law of the way things work with humans and human interaction and situations and life itself. So I'm going to ask you women, you lie about how you look. Why do you expect to find an honest man? If what you're doing is evil, why would you expect evil not to get done to you? You're not honest with the way you look. You lie about it. You deceive others. So why would you expect a man to not be deceptive towards you? You want the good things in life, but yet you are not good as a person. See, we all get lost in this justification of, oh, it's not that big of a deal. Imagine 1,000 of those that you say to yourself all the time. It's not that big of a deal. Well, that's fine. No, don't worry about it. Oh yeah, we'll figure it out later. Oh, you tell yourself this all the time. And makeup is just one of them. You know deep down inside, that's not how you look like. You don't look like that. Instead of fixing it, instead of being a person who you're comfortable in your own shoes 100% of the time, you see me right now? Do you see the way I look? I don't look like I'm magazine ready. I don't look like I should without the filters on IG. I don't look glamorous, but it's all right. It's okay. Women get obsessed with trying to attract everyone that they lose the one they're supposed to be with. You're so hell-bent on trying to obtain every man that you can't even retain one. You don't have what it takes because your character is flawed. See, your insecurities say, I must mask up the way I look. But what you don't understand is that has consequences and repercussions fundamentally. Because I'm not being honest with the world, I'm not being honest with myself. And how, you might ask? And that sounds like a pretty big argument. Okay. I must fake the way I look in order to get attention or validation, in order to feel comfortable with who I am. The energy that I get from my fake look gives me validation and comfort. Therefore, I become comfortable. Therefore, I am validated. Therefore, I am worthy when I am not being myself. But think about that statement. I'm only worthy when I'm not myself. That's false. You might have concluded that. You might have accepted that. However, there is an alternative. And this is how you're lying to yourself. Because that is not the only option. You see, men have done it for a while now. We don't have to have filters. We don't have to have fake eyelashes and this and that. Now, I know you guys are made differently, but let me offer you a solution, which is the better solution. I work on myself. I am hard on myself. I challenge myself. I hold myself accountable in all the ways that I look. I hold myself accountable in making sure I get enough sleep. I hold myself accountable in making sure that I'm exfoliating, maybe that I'm working on some type of ointment to put on my face. I I hold myself accountable in the way that I don't stress as much, in the way that I don't work hard, or in the way that I don't try and work too hard, in the way that I don't stress my body out, in the way that I don't abuse myself by substance. What will that look like? That will look like a woman who her hard work shows in her face. Not the opposite, which is, oh, look at this woman. She spent a lot of time faking who she is. But then she has to literally wash it off every day. Think about it. Think about a guy who goes to the gym and he lifts really hard. But at the end of the day, that's not his strength. Those are not his gains. Those pecs, he just puts them on the table at night. See, he just ordered them from online. He got them from, the store. And he just puts them on in order for him to give the illusion of strength. We would all say this man is a loser. We would all say this man is a fake, a phony. But yet, we have the opposite way of thinking when we think about women. Oh man, man, she looks so bad. She a bad bee, right? Why? Because she fakes who she looks like in order to get attention and validation from other people. Oh man, that's such a good woman. That's a woman we want to look up to. No, and as a matter of fact, this is a woman we should look down on, and this is a woman we should pity. And we pity her so that we have compassion, so that we try and bring her up. We want to bring her up to show her a better way. Now, if she doesn't want to do it, then we can't do anything about her. We ignore her. We don't give her any energy. We break up with her. We don't interact with her, because this is a broken woman. See, women who wear makeup, deep down inside, there's something that's broken about them. They don't feel like they are worthy enough. But isn't this what this whole movement about women wanting to have rights and all that stuff was about? It was about, hey, I want to feel comfortable in my own skin. The irony. You want to feel comfortable in your own skin, right? You don't want to be shamed, right? You don't want to feel ridiculed or you don't want to feel reproached. Okay. Then be comfortable in your own skin. No. See, we can't do that, right? Because it's not about that. What this is really about, this is a power play. This is about getting more and more of an advantage over people. It's not about equality. It's not about any of that. Because, man, I'm not going to get into that for this video. But here's what I will say. Women argue about the double standards, but they ignore the ones that give them an advantage. And they don't lament. They don't stand on their soapbox. They don't cry out about how there are no lamentations for all of the double standards that they benefit from. Like getting out of tickets, like getting free drinks, like getting into the club because of the way they look, like getting out of, like being treated, of a person being treated with privilege because of the way you look. See, we don't want to talk about that, but let's talk about it. Women get so many advantages for lying about how they look that they will defend this type of cultural behavior until they're dead. This is the type of woman you do not want to be with. This is the type of woman you need to run away from. Because what she's saying is, I want to be a person of morality. But when my morality is challenged and is shown to be evil, I don't care. We're going to do what I say. We're going to stay on my program. This is how it's going to be. Too bad. That's how it is. You see what I'm talking about? This is a woman that you want to run away from, because it's only going to metastasize and show itself in other ways of her life. She's going to behave like this in other areas. Oh, you mean to tell me that I was wrong in that way? Even though you're pointing it out, so what? We need to deal with it and we need to work past it? Too bad. You see what I'm saying? This is a woman who is a fool. This is a woman who is arrogant. She's prideful. This is a woman who doesn't want to change. And as a man, if you're in a relationship and you're leading and you're trying to get things done and you're challenging yourself, you're challenging her, and she's fighting you, she doesn't want to be on your program. So get rid of her. But yeah, you see how this can go in so many different ways. So I'm going to bring it full circle now. You don't lie. It's pretty simple, right? But if you do lie, why are you upset that you're being lied to? Do you deserve to have any indignation to anyone who lies at you, or lies to you, or deceives you? You don't. Because you're only getting what you deserve. So when you wear this makeup, you lie about how you look. You lie about who you are. Why would you expect anything better than someone who's a liar, than someone who is deceptive, than someone who mistreats you? You're mistreating him. You're mistreating the world. You're mistreating everyone. Why? Because you're deceiving. So if you get deceived, it's only justice. It's only right. Now, I'm not trying to say that, therefore, you need to sit there and take it. I'm saying you need to figure out how you can avoid that outcome by being a better person, but you have to change yourself. Because if you don't, you're only going to get what the world has coming for you. You're only going to reap what you sow. So, yeah. I love you guys' comments on my videos. Appreciate them. Share if you know somebody who you might think this will affect. Go ahead and subscribe if anything that I've said has kind of hit you in the stomach or made you think. Those are the type of people I'm looking for to subscribe. So take care.